Good day to you, Mom Joy. For today, our group will be presenting about a chosen topic, the Jean Watson theory of nursing. Here's a little biography about Jean Watson. She was born in West Virginia in 1940, July 21st. She was widely known for her published books such as Philosophy and Science of Caring that was published in 1979, Nursing, Human Science, Human Care in 1988, and Assessing and Measuring Caring in Nursing and Health Sciences that was published in 2002. She was also a nurse theorist who developed philosophy and theory of transpersonal caring or caring science. Watson's philosophy and science of caring is concerned with how nurses express care to their patients. In the next slide, you will find out how Jean Watson theory. You might be wondering how this theory was created by Jean Watson. We will be knowing this reason as we proceed to the next slide.
How the theory was created. In 1997, she experienced an accidental injury that resulted in the loss of her left eye, and soon after, in 1998, her husband died. She said, "It was this journey of losing my eye and losing my world as I had known it, including my beloved and devoted husband, who shortly thereafter committed suicide, that I awakened and grasped my own writing. I was given the painful but loving, growing blessings of spiritual mystical experiences that I have experienced and learned my oneness with all. I learned that all there is love. We are all energy of love."
Philosophy and theory of transpersonal caring. Watson stated that nursing is concerned with promoting health, preventing illness, caring for the sick, and restoring health, focusing on health promotion as well as the treatment of diseases, as caring is central to nursing practice and promotes health better than a simple medical cure, as she believed that a holistic approach to health care is essential to the practice of caring in nursing.
Moving on to the meta paradigm. First and foremost, person. Watson referred to human beings as a valued person in of themselves, to be cared for, respected, nurtured, and understood and assisted. As a person's philosophical view is a fully functional integrated self. A human is viewed as greater than and different from the sum of his or her parts. Health. Defined as a high-level overall physical, mental, and social functioning, a general adopted maintenance level of daily functioning, the absence of illness or the presence of efforts, leading to the absence of illness.
On Watson's theory of paradigm, nursing is concerned with promoting health, preventing illness, caring for the sick, and restoring health. It focuses on health promotion and treatment of disease. She believes that holistic care is central to the practice of caring in nursing. She defines nursing as a human science of persons and human health illness, experiences that are mediated by personal, scientific, aesthetic, and ethical human transactions. Environment. Watson's theory of nursing care did not define the environment concept but instead devised 10 curative factors critical to caring human experience that needs to be addressed by nurses with their patients when in a caring role. According to Watson, caring has existed in every society. A caring attitude is not transmitted from generation to generation. It is transmitted by the culture of the profession as a unique way of coping with its environment.
Curative factors to provide the framework for the core of nursing as a philosophy, science, and art of nursing. Curative comes from the Latin word curatin, means to cherish and to appreciate, the giving special attention to or loving.
The 10 curative factors developed by Dr. Jean Watson. First is to embrace, sustaining humanistic altruistic values by practice of loving kindness with self and others. Second is to inspire, being authentically present, enabling faith and hope, and honoring others. Third is to trust, being sensitive to self and others by cultivating own spiritual practices beyond ego self to transpersonal self. Fourth is to nurture, developing and sustaining loving, trusting, and caring relationships. Fifth is to forgive, allowing for expression of positive and negative feelings, authentically listening to another person's story.
Number 6. To deepen. Creatively problem solving through character's processful use of self and artistry of caring healing practices via use of all ways of knowing, being, doing, or becoming. 7. To balance. Engaging in transpersonal teaching and learning within context of caring relationship. Next one is number 8. To co-create. Creating healing environment at all levels, subtle environment for energetic, authentic, caring presence. Number 9. To minister. Assisting with basic needs as sacred acts touching mind or body or spirit of other. The last factor, number 10. To open. Opening to spiritual, mystery, unknowns, allowing for miracles.
Watson hierarchy of needs. With the gratification of human needs, Watson hierarchy of needs begin with lower order biophysical needs or survival needs. The lower order psychosocial needs or functional needs, and the second one is the higher order psychosocial needs or integrative needs, and finally the higher order interpersonal or interpersonal needs or growth-seeking needs. The lower order biophysical needs includes foods and fluid elimination, and the last one is ventilation. Lower order psychophysical needs include inactivity, activity, and sexuality. The higher order psychosocial needs or integrative needs include the need for achievement and affiliation, and finally the higher order interpersonal and interpersonal needs or growth-seeking need, which is self-actualization.
Next, we have the 10 curative factors. Watson uses the term curative instead of curative to distinguish between nursing and medicine. It is the philosophy and theory of human caring. In order for nurses to fulfill their jobs as caregivers, they must satisfy the 10 caring needs or specific caring factors that Watson identified as being crucial to the caring human experience. Watson provided a translation of the first curative variables into clinical caritas processes that proposed open ways in which they may be considered as curative factors change with an expanding viewpoint and as her views and values evolve. So when we say caritas, it is a Latin word that means to cherish. It is a process based on caring consciousness, engaging in reliable human caring relationship for healing support, integrity, and development of humanity. The philosophical foundation for the science of caring is provided by the first 3 curative elements, and the next 7 factors are derived from this foundation. The following is a list of 10 main curative factors and the clinical caritas processes that correspond to each one.
We have 4 types of nursing process: the assessment, care plan, intervention, and evaluation. So, assessment is observation, identification, review of the problem, and the formation of hypothesis. So, there is 4 types of assessment: the initial assessment, focus assessment, time-lapse assessment, and emergency assessment. Initial assessment is initial identification of normal function, functional status, and collection of data. And focus assessment, status determined of specific problem identified during previous assessment. Time-lapse assessment is a comparison of client current status to baseline obtained previously detection of changes. Emergency assessment. It is identification of life-threatening situation of the patient. Proceed to the care plan. Care plan helps a nurse to determine how variables will be examined or measured and what data will be collected. And next, intervention. Intervention is an implementation of the care plan and the data collection. The nursing intervention are the action step of the nursing process, the time when the nurse intervenes or provides varying step of care for the patient. So the last one is evaluation. Evaluation analyzes the data, interprets the result, and may lead an additional hypothesis. During the evaluation, nurses use critical thinking to analyze assessment data and determine if a patient expected outcome.